I'm Jake.
And I'm Allie.
And today we're going to be reacting to somebody who I haven't done in a while and you've never watched before.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Angry Video Game Nerd, aka James Rolfe. He's one of the old school original reviewers on YouTube. This guy came before the Nostalgia Critic, mostly explained to her. Mm-hmm. And without this guy, there would be no Nostalgia Critic pretty much. Like he kind of was like the influence.
Yeah.
And without him, there's no Doug. Without Doug, there's no Brad. And without Doug and Brad, there's no me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So this guy's like the granddaddy of online reviewers. And his shtick is basically he's a glasses-wearing nerd who plays old-school video games, hence my shirt. And he reviewed all sorts of stuff from Nintendo to Atari. More recent years, some of the CD-ROM games. But this is one of his earliest episodes. This is episode 6, I believe. All the way back in 2006. So this episode is this year, putting this out, 18 fucking years old.
That's super fucking... I'm very curious to see what this looks like.
Yeah, just like, you would have been...
What was it?
You would have been maybe 9 at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... So in a way, this review has become nostalgic itself.
Yeah, seriously.
And this episode is his review of the NES Back to the Future game, which I've never played, but I love Back to the Future. And do you like the movies?
I love Back to the Future. It's a great, great series.
So, let's see what the game looks like.
I'm excited.
This game is horrible. This game is so bad, I really don't want to play it.
There he
Darth
is.
Vader came from the planet Vulcan and said that he'll melt my brains if I don't, so choice. The first thing I really admire is how well it followed the movie. And you gotta love that music. Sounds just like the movie, right? No! And that's it. It just loops over and over again. And you're not gonna believe it, but that's all you hear the entire game. I don't believe it! Yep, from the title screen all the way to the end, the same fucking music. I'd rather have a fucking buffalo take a diarrhea dump in my ear than subject them to this horrendous...
He's very creative with his language.
I like that.
Now about the gameplay.
It's poetic.
Well, you're racing against the time limit. And
He
you have
is.
to collect
James
clocks
Rolfe is
to
a
get more
poetic
time.
son of a
So that's
bitch.
pretty creative, isn't it?
Wait, how the hell is
So
this
you're
related
walking
to Back
through
to the
Hill
Future?
Valley, and every single thing you
I don't
can
know.
imagine is out to kill you. Holy shit! Bullies, hula hoop girls,
Okay.
killer
Yeah,
bees,
the hula hoop
and
girls.
guys holding glass windows, just like in the movie. What happened here? Is this Hill Valley or is it hell?
No, it's Hill Valley, although I can't imagine hell being much worse.
I never knew a hula hoop girl could be so deadly. Why does she want to kill Marty anyway?
He's an asshole.
Not to mention he doesn't even look like Marty. Look at that black helmet head. Also, when did he ever wear that sleeveless black shirt?
Yeah, I don't remember having that in the
Look,
movie.
He got a bowling ball. Remember that in the movie? Remember when Marty goes around throwing bowling balls at people?
What?
Whose idea was this?
Buttheads.
What were they thinking?
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Ah, the skateboard. Now that makes a lot more sense.
Ah.
It's
There
the
we
most
go.
annoying
Or is that
thing
the
in
hover?
game.
No, that's
Yeah,
a
it makes you
skateboard.
go faster, but you can't stop. You crash into everything, and it makes it a whole hell of a lot fucking harder.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Jumping is useless. Try jumping over the bench, you'll never make it.
What?
So what's the point of having a jump button if it doesn't help at all? What are those guys
just
doing
give 'em
with
a
that
little
window
skip.
anyway? And why are those giant bees always coming out? Give me a break. And what the
Bees?
fuck is Marty doing when he gets killed? It looks like he's
Yeah,
having
what
some
is
kind of
that?
seizure. I mean, I guess I'd have
It
a
looks like he
seizure
falls
too
on
if
the
there were
ground.
bees and hula hoop girls and all this weird shit coming at me. I mean, just leave me alone. I'm trying to collect clocks.
Damn.
I never got too far in this
Gotta
game,
love
but
Christopher
after
Lloyd.
the walking stages are over, you go to the cafe, which by this time is a breath of fresh air to see something different and get a break from that horrible music. So you move up and down behind this counter, throwing milkshakes at people.
What
And
a
if any of
weird
them
way to
touch
get
the counter,
points.
Yeah.
You're done for. You think it would be easy to hit him, but it's not. Common sense would say if you stand in front of someone and throw something, it would hit him.
There's no way
You
to
can't
gauge the
tell
depth.
where to stand. Now, if you actually have the patience to get through the cafe stage,
Did he get
guess
thrown
what's
or did he
next?
fling himself?
More walking.
No! Oh, please, God, no!
You know what's the worst thing about this game? Is that it bears the name Back to the Future. A movie well worth putting more time and effort into making a decent game. And the movie came out in 85. The game, 89. There's no excuse. No fucking excuse. Just suddenly orders are passed. Quick, make a shitty game, name it after a big movie,
Yeah.
and then just spit it in all the stores for
How a lot of
cheap
games
for 50
work.
Yeah,
bucks.
we're used to that by now.
Yeah, 50 fucking bucks. There's no internet to look up.
I used to
reviews
play a
back
Hannah
then. It was
Montana
just,
game, and it was
you
actually
buy
kind
a
of
game
lit.
and you hope for the
I
best.
liked it.
With Back to the Future, how could you go wrong?
Kids of the early 2000s.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could fucking go wrong, all right. Like if I just shat into a bag and wrote Back to the Future on it, that would be the same as this awful piece of shit.
Yeah.
It brings my piss to a boil. What a piece of shit.
Rolling Rock beer.
I'll never play it again either. It's my last time. I'd rather eat out the rotten asshole of a road-killed skunk than play this game.
The imagination
Ever again.
on this
And
guy.
I'm dead serious too.
He's a master.
And you know what's worse? You know what's really worse? Guess what? There's a sequel.
I knew it.
I love how he uses
Yes,
the clips from the actual
Back to
movie.
the
I know,
Future
I know.
2 and 3. 2 shitty games for the price of one. Let's check it out. Holy shit, look, the DeLorean. Now I remember that.
Now it feels more like the
Not so
movie.
much the piranhas, the snails, the
Maybe
weird
not so much
face,
now.
Yeah.
the running frog, the bouncy thing, the thing in the sewer that comes out and kills Marty, the little
It's like trying to be
dinosaurs,
Super Mario Brothers.
the cloud that drops
Yeah.
pellets and whatever the fucking goddamn hell that is. And look at those. What are they? Goombas and the spiky thing ripped right off of Super Mario
Yeah.
Bros.
Just like you
Fucking
said.
Right?
slackers. And every time you die, the DeLorean drops you off.
It
and
literally
seems
has the,
it
like,
always
ding sound
takes you
from
in the opposite
Super Mario
direction
Brothers.
of which you're trying to go. Shit, soup. Oh god, don't let the blue bird get you. Ass.
Oh my gosh.
Get the key, get the key.
I'm going to be surprised if they went down into a pipe.
I know.
Cool, a bonus stage.
What?
What?
Wow,
What does that even mean?
fuck this. I wish I could go back in time to prevent this game from being made. Unfortunately, I need to build a flux capacitor and I also need some plutonium to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity, so it's out of the question. So, let's end on a positive note. There's got to be one good thing about this game, and I know what it is. It fits in a toaster.
Oh my god.
So, that was the Angry Video Game Nerd, Episode 6, Back to the Future. What did you think?
I thought that was great. I thought it was a change of pace from what we usually do because I've
Yeah.
never seen anybody rate like a review a video game, but I really liked it. It was cool.
And the funny thing is, like, this is his first season, so he hadn't, like, perfected everything yet.
Oh,
But-
you did good.
But for his next season and onward,
Mm-hmm.
he has a theme song.
Oh no way.
And those lines about, rather eat the rotted asshole of a roadkill skunk. And, forget the other one, but those became the lyrics of his theme song.
Fair enough. They were
Yeah.
really genius.
And, he's like he kind of reminds me of Trey Parker and Matt Stone on South Park.
Yeah.
In the sense that he can be very crude,
Yes.
gross at times,
Yes.
but he's very creative and he has a certain charm to him.
No, definitely.
And as for the game, does not look anything like the movie.
No. I just don't understand how they were like, oh, piranhas. Yup. That makes sense.
Yeah, like, what's with all the fucking fish?
I know. And the birds and stuff like that. Like, what? And then where's, you barely did anything with the DeLorean. Like, that I would think would be, like, super fun.
Yeah, like the DeLorean's its own character. How can you not include the DeLorean?
I know, it's crazy. But
And
if the third movie, where's all the Western stuff? There was nothing in there.
yeah, just I don't know. I've seen him cover a lot of bad games, and the part of him drinking Rolling Rock. I don't know if that's his favorite beer per se,
Yeah.
but it was like the only beer he had on hand when he started filming, so he used it.
I see.
And he lives in Philadelphia, so I guess it's kind of big down there.
Yeah. You know what I'm most surprised at is, when did YouTube, like, become a thing? Like, 2006 seems so early to me.
YouTube came on the scene around 2005, and
Oh, so he was fresh.
yeah, he took advantage of it right from the
away.
get-go.
Genius, because obviously we know it now.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
turned into a productive but horrendous empire. Want to get notoriety? It'll only cost your eternal soul.
Literally.
And I've done a couple reactions, and I'll end this unless you have something else to say.
No, I feel like I'm all talked out with this guy, with this game. The game sucked. That's it.
Yeah. And my thing to end on is I did a reaction a few years ago to his review of the Power Glove, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a Nintendo product where you could control with your hand.
Ooh.
And there was a commenter, like as I said in that video, that I don't play video games, but I love the Angry Video Game Nerd. And this commenter's like, this guy doesn't play, like, he referred to me as the Chinese guy with the big forehead, doesn't play video games, but watches the AVGN.
What the actual fuck?
I know it's a pretty nasty comment, but it's probably my favorite of everything I've got over the years.
Why does that not surprise me?
Just for the blunt absurdity.
Absurdity.
And by the way, to full disclosure, I'm not Chinese.
That's why it's extra funny.
I'm half Korean. But either way, you say you don't like something, it brings out the crazy folk.
Oh my gosh.
And thank you for watching, and
Absolutely.
it'll show you more of him in the future.
Yeah, please.